morning, Swords Creek. I'm Bella.
And I'm Josiah.
Today is Thursday, February 24th, and you are watching ITC News.
Happy birthday to Colton McGuire and Kenneth Thayer.
Have a great day.
Please vouch for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Attention 10th and 11th graders. Join Link Crew. The application form can be found on Google Classroom. Join with the code FYEJVRM or scan the QR code on the posters in the hallways. Applications will be accepted until March 4th.
Eagle Club will be holding a meeting next Monday in room 306. All are welcome. We would love to see you there.
Student Council will be hosting a blood drive on March 4th. Sign-up sheets will be available outside of room 316, Mrs. Cummings' room.
All boys and girls interested in track and field come to the organizational meeting today after school in Coach Atwood's room. See Coach Atwood or Spencer for more information.
Are you interested in running track but don't know anything about it? Well, I'm here to help, and I think you should run track because it's the perfect opportunity to make new friends, get stronger, and faster for your other sports, and just in general, a fun experience.
Hi, my name is Mr. Atwood. Right now, I'm here to talk to you today about track and field for the upcoming 2022 season. Currently, I'm the boys' head coach and had the privilege of working with the program for about the last 20 years in a variety of roles, and I strongly encourage any boy and girl interested in coming out for track and field to come out and check it out. What we do right there is we're going to try to go through the season, try to get you the best events, have you compete, and I can promise you you're going to finish the season better off than you start. It's a privilege to be able to work with the student athletes in Swords Creek, and I truly hope you guys have the chance to come out and get any questions. Stop by and see me in room 401 or stop by and talk to Coach Spencer. He'd be happy to help you as well. Go Dragons.
Spencer, and we're talking about track and field, and between Mr. Atwood and myself and some others, we've had a really strong track tradition in Swords Creek going back a lot of years. I mean, I think sometimes when we try to invite people into the track world, they have preconceived notions that it's like, oh, I don't want to run 2 miles. Well, there is that event, but honestly, most of the track and field events are more sprinter oriented, And some people say, well, I don't know what I would do. And what I would say to anyone out there is that if you've not come out to a high school track meet or been at a high school track practice, I think you're going to have your mind blown by how much fun it is. And also there's an event for everybody, we got the pole vault, we got the shot put, we got the discus, the high jump, the long jump, there's hurdles. Some people are running a mile. Some people are running a 100-meter dash, it just kind of depends. It's one of the most fun sports there is to do in high school. The boys and girls practice together, the meets are together, and the weather is beautiful, and it's just a really cool gig. I mean, as Coach Atwood would say, the sport of track and field is a very social sport. You get out of it what you put in, but I think there's a chance to really have a lot of fun out there. You know what? Everybody out there, come run track and field. If you want more info, come talk to me or Coach Atwood, and talk to someone who's ran track before. It's a really cool time. Go Dragons.
Swords Creek has many electives to look at. Let's see some electives that could be taken. Up first is pop culture.
Hey, Mr. Geister.
Yes, Ben.
I heard about your pop culture class. Can you tell me more about it?
No problem. Pop culture, there's actually 2 in the course book, and they cover 2 different eras. One is the 1920s to the 1950s, and the other is a new one that I'm going to hopefully try next year if enough people sign up, and that covers the 1960s up until current times. And what the classes do, they're history classes, but they use entertainment you're studying history more through the eyes of entertainment than you are just regular history. So we'll watch movies and discuss how those impacted their times, or read book excerpts or television shows or sports, or you name it, anything that you think of with pop culture. So for example, in the 1920s class, we look at Charlie Chaplin, for example, in the movies and why he was such a hugely influential movie star of his time. And then when we get to the 1950s in that class, we look at Elvis and how Elvis was basically the first rock star, and all the things that come along. But the big thing that I do is I try to connect those times with current times. So how you see those things in the past and how they've kind of shaped pop culture into today. And then also just their times. Did they reflect the times that they were in, or did they lead the time? So it's a history class, but the idea of it is to look at it in a little bit more entertaining and fun way.
That sounds pretty cool. Why should I join your class?
For all the reasons that I just mentioned. So, but it's just, if you enjoy movies, if you enjoy, TV shows, if you enjoy listening to music, it's a fun perspective on how to learn history, and it's a little bit new. I just started teaching it this year, but my hope is that I'll continue to have it, and I can refine it, and basically just to make it an enjoyable, kind of more lighthearted way to learn history.
Thank you. I'll definitely put that on my schedule.
And lastly, we have psychology class.
Welcome to psychology.
Lawrencell. What is psychology?
All right, psychology is the study of mental processes and behavior. So obviously that covers a lot of material.
What are some fun things you do in your class?
Eventually he will sense the feeling will come up and he will know and the hand will come up as soon as he feels it. It's not. So, yeah.
Take psychology. That is all we have for you today, Creek.
Have a thrashing Thursday.